the hallmark of the junior school is the warm invitational feel that people have when they come into the school. They can feel the joy of learning, and they can see that the students are very engaged in their learning.
We decided to think about how could we create a unit of study or a unit of inquiry that would really align with the curricular goals that we had for the children. We started with a big idea. The big idea is materials are everywhere. It's something that's very contextual for the children, so we knew we wanted to create something that they could be engaged in and that they could bring their knowledge to.
It's a long one. There's a long story.
And we started a series of steps exploring what they knew already, what their ideas and their theories were, and then we started to slowly take the process into understanding what their prior knowledge was and what new constructions of knowledge and how we could build their knowledge going forward.
It's amazing when you give children the opportunity to be in charge of their learning, how much they are able to take on and what they can produce. And I find it very rewarding when I see the parents come in and they're blown away by what their children have done and what they're capable of. And I think that's the most important thing, is to truly believe in children and to give them that time and really listen to what they have to say.
I liked when me and Cole worked together on the castle.
Excellent. When you collaborated with Cole, what was fun about collaborating with somebody?
I liked that we agreed on everything. Like, Cole never says yes. He never says no, and I never say no.
So I have a set of outcomes that need to be covered, but there's multiple ways that children can demonstrate those outcomes. And they found something that they were passionate about. So some students decided to study shields, some wanted to study knights, some decided that they were really interested in dragons. We also had students who really enjoyed technology, so we used iPads to create stop animation fairy tales. We used a Puppet Pal app for them to orally tell their own fairy tales.
A Reggio-inspired approach is focusing on the learning process. When we know that learning is a social and group experience, so we want that to be reflected in the work that we do with the children.
We do a lot of collaboration as a class. I think that's incredibly important, that children learn how to listen to each other, how to talk to each other.
I studied dragons too, and I was partners with Katie, and it was a little bit hard, first of all, because we weren't sure what we were about to do, because I was studying inside of dragons and Katie was studying Komodo dragons as well, so we didn't really know what to do first of all, and then we figured a way out.
Then you have to be able to present your learning, and I think that's part of giving the children that responsibility, that they are making them feel like they are learners, that they're in charge of their learning, and they take ownership over it. I think when we give children choice and we allow them to demonstrate their own learning and to be an active participant in the planning and the execution of those lessons, it's very empowering for them, and often those children are the best teachers themselves.
And I can show you the bad guy.